in this life, it's good for someone to be listening to instructions. So that's how a few weeks ago we checked the weather and we were told it's going to be icy, freezing rain, there will be freezing rain, and the weather was basically bad. And because we had things to do, we couldn't just stay home that day, and we decided to go out anyways. So we went out. Thankfully, we were able to do a lot of things that day. I was even surprised that, and we didn't want to go out. Thank God we went out. I was super excited. Only for us to get home, we're already in our house, and I wanted to make food. There was food at home, but I just was craving soup. So I said, "Oh, let me go check for fish." I checked the house, I checked everywhere, I checked all the bags that we brought in. There was no fish. So I said, "Oh, let me go check the car outside." Mind you, when we were going out earlier, I wore boots. So when I wanted to go and check the car, I wore my slippers. And I was careful. I knew, okay, the floor is icy. Let me just be careful. Let me hold the rails, which I did. I held the rails. I was walking gently like a penguin, until I got to the last step, which I was still careful, but I wanted to open the car. So I concentrated on the remote. As I was about pressing it, I was still walking, and I just and I had an accident and I just slipped. I fell down. Oh. Next thing I heard was my arm. I twisted my elbow and I screamed. The way I screamed there, you would think I swallowed the speaker. And as loud as I screamed, nobody heard me. Even my husband in the house did not hear me. I was like, oh my God, if I would die, I don't want to die this way. I had to twist my hand back to where it was supposed to be, and with all my strength, because I was on the floor, inside snow, on the ice. I don't even think I wore jackets. So is either you die there or you stand up. So I had to stand up, and I went gently back inside the house because you can fall again. I walked gently back into the house and I busted into cry. I've broken my heart. My husband was confused, like, from where? Madam, what happened? And I was crying. I promised myself that I was not going to cry this year. But Satan was like, you're so happy. I pour sand into your joy. Not me. I'm God's friend. Who are you? Go and try another person. Not me. So as I was sobbing, my toddler was like, "Mommy, okay? Mommy, are you okay?" I had to quickly clean my eyes out. Mommy's fine. Mommy's fine. There's nothing wrong with Mommy. Mommy's fine. In my mind, I was like, Mommy's fine. I just had to be strong. I could not cry in front of her because she was looking at me and she wanted to start crying and go, "Mommy, are you okay? Mommy, okay?" It wasn't a nice feeling. I was just wondering, oh my God, because of food, you have broken your hand. Why did you just stay back inside? Is the food running away? There's food that you can still eat this night. Tomorrow you make the food. Thousands of things were just going through my mind. I was like, oh my God, I broke my hands now. How will I take care of my child? Oh my God. So my husband was like, okay, what's the next step? What are we going to do? I said, okay, let's go to ER. So we went to ER and we went there around 10 o'clock or 11. They attended to us around 12. But we didn't get to do the x-ray until like 1. So we did the first x-ray. It was from here to here. They didn't get any result. They were like, okay, they should do another x-ray. That was around 2:30 when they came back for the second x-ray, and they did it for the elbow. And I was there with my baby. My baby couldn't sleep. Mind you, if you can hear any voice, my baby. So my baby couldn't sleep, and everywhere was just bright and noisy. and the dad had to hold the baby. It wasn't a nice feeling. I was feeling for the child. Oh my God, if we were at home, the child would be able to sleep. I'm saying the child because I'm still going to reveal the gender to you guys. I've not done that yet, so the child. So we were there till like 3, and the doctor came and said, "Oh, your bone is not broken. You already had to give back on. You already had your bone is not broken, and I won't be able to recommend any drug to you because you're breastfeeding." Since I started having babies, any sickness that happened to me like this, is my body that will fight it. Because you hear, "Oh, you cannot use this, you're breastfeeding. You cannot use that, you're breastfeeding." It is either you're breastfeeding or you're pregnant. I'm always pregnant. Oh my God. You see, Tylenol and Advil is the holy grail of medicine in this Canada. If you are sick, Advil. If you're having a headache, Tylenol. If your stomach is paining you, Advil. If your head is paining you, Tylenol. If your kidney failure, I did not say that. I'm not a doctor. But why is it always Tylenol, Advil, Tylenol, Advil? I was taking Advil, Tylenol, Advil, Tylenol, Advil, Tylenol. And my doctor just called me and said, "Oh," now my personal doctor, my family doctor, called me. I was like, "Oh, she's not satisfied with the result of the x-ray. She's going to send me back for another x-ray." I was like, "Hey, my hand has broken." For her to call me, that means my hand has broken. I went for another x-ray. They did it. Meanwhile, all this while my hand was in a sling. I was carrying it like this because it was heavy. If I tried to move it, I feel like all the strings are just jamming together. It was crazy. A lot of things was just going through my head, like, oh my God, with this hand, do I go back to normal like this? Oh my God, I'm now on the count. Oh my God. So I went for the x-ray and I went back to see this orthopedic clinic, and the man was like, "Oh, the hand is not broken. Yes, something happened." I don't know those medical jargons, but he was like, "Okay, I recommend you to go see what's their name again? When I remember, I'll write it on the screen. Therapist or something. I don't remember the name right now. So I'm going to recommend you to go see them, and it usually takes 6 to 8 weeks for it to heal." And I was like, but I'm not where I used to be. Like when it first happened, when it was fresh. It's better now. I can use it. I can still, I can use the hand, but I can't stretch it yet like this. And I can't twist it. But it's better than how it was. So yeah, I had an accident. I fell down on ice. What was I looking for? Food. I know I'm a foodie. I'm 50% foodie, and sometimes I don't eat. Sometimes when I want to eat, I like to eat good. So this is the result. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to be making videos for you guys, regardless of my hand. I'm not going to let this hand hold me back. Okay? Yeah. So if you are new to this channel, why haven't you subscribed? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Okay? Oh my love. Bye.